Good morning, everyone. I'm Tracy, cooking with intention. This morning, I want to try something different. I want to introduce you to how I meal plan. Not only am I looking for something that's delicious, but easy and affordable. I want to show you that it is possible to eat healthy on a budget. Everyone is feeling the pinch with grocery prices, with gas prices, with your time. It's busy in the summer. So I want to show you that it is possible. So the first thing that I do is I look at my resources. How much can I afford this week? How fancy do I want to get? How much time do I have? What's in my refrigerator and in my pantry? Do I have something that's already frozen that I can take out and make? Do I have rice? Do I have pasta? Do I have vegetables that are canned versus fresh vegetables, depending on the time that I have? I look at those resources and then I decide, what do I feel like? Because I have mentioned before, I get a little bit bored with food, so I love to explore different flavors. However, time doesn't always allow for that. So I have come up with a meal plan this week that I believe accomplishes all of that. It's affordable, it's easy, and it's delicious. So this week I am going to make some ground turkey taco bowls. And if you have young children, maybe they want to put it into a taco shell or a tortilla. But super healthy, super easy. And I'm also going to make some grilled teriyaki chicken thighs, cilantro lime rice, and some grilled veggies. And then for my last one, I will do a separate video on this, but it's going to be an Asian style spaghetti squash with some ground pork and veggies. So again, offers the nutrition, but very easy and family friendly. I also want to make sure that I have enough breakfast and snacks. So I have, as you'll recall, last week I made 18 of the blueberry lemon oat protein muffins. So I put some of those in the freezer because they freeze well and they're delicious. So I will pull those out and I will not be making those this week. I also made a frittata that again freezes well, and so I'm going to pull that out. One less thing I have to make this week, one less thing I have to shop for this week. And so that will be included in my meal planning. But I also want to make sure that I have enough fruit and my go-to veggie tray that I have to have every week so that I make sure to eat those vegetables. So that should complete with the entrees that I have for lunches and dinners, my breakfasts, and the snacks. So now I have an idea of what I want to make. So now I go through and list out all of the ingredients, what I need. After looking at my pantry and my freezer and my refrigerator, I don't have spaghetti squash on hand or ground pork on hand. So those things I need to buy. I also look at everything, my breakfast, my veggie trays, my fruit, everything, and make sure that I make a big list, and then I double check it with my pantry, my freezer, and my refrigerator. So I'm not double buying, because that can also impact your budget. The next thing I do is that I place my order online. Yes, I have it delivered or I pick it up. This costs me a little bit of money when it's delivered. However, it saves that impulse buying to where, you know, when you go to the store, oh, that looks good, I want to get some of that, and oh, I haven't had that in a bit. And it takes away from your planning. It takes away from your budget. So yes, there's occasionally times that you forget things and you might have to run for the one or two items. But again, you're trying to watch your budget. So I try to be as thoughtful as I can in my process of coming up with the grocery list. Okay, so now I'm ready to build my plan. I know what I want to eat. I know what I'm planning on eating. I know that I'm listing out all of my ingredients. I just want to make sure I have enough food. So before I press the buy button, I can actually make sure. So for instance, this week, I want to make the ground turkey taco bowls for Saturday with my family. We only eat twice a week together on Saturdays and Sundays because of our busy schedules. So I will also be having that turkey taco bowl 3 other times throughout the week. I'm going to be doing it a lunch, a dinner, and a lunch. So on Sunday, it's supposed to be nice and I want to grill. So I'm going to make the grilled teriyaki chicken thighs, veggies, and the cilantro lime rice. And I will have that 3 other times throughout the week as well. And then I'm going to make in a separate video, the Asian spaghetti squash with pork and veggies. And I will eat that 3 other times throughout the week. So what that looks like is that I plan my meals on Friday. I do my grocery shopping. And so I'm planning on Saturday morning through Friday night is my plan. So Saturday might look a little bit different than Sunday as well, because you sleep in a little bit and you don't get up and have to run to work, or maybe you do in your other off days or throughout the week. So I will have an easy breakfast, maybe a boiled egg and a smoothie, or maybe one of those muffins that I made from previous week. And then I will make my taco bowls. And I will do a video for my spaghetti squash on Saturday. And then Sunday, I'm gonna grill and I'm gonna have the teriyaki chicken thighs. Monday morning is gonna look like this. I'm gonna have a muffin and a frittata, some fruit, some vegetables, my lunch, whatever that might look like. Maybe it's the Asian spaghetti squash. And then for dinner, I'm gonna have a taco bowl. And then I do it all over again. And I switch my entrees throughout the week, and it's a plan. So when I grocery shop, I wanna make sure I have enough for me and my family. Okay, so groceries just got here, so I'm going to break it down so you can see what I'm talking about. Per meal, remember I'm cooking for 4. This is going to be my grilled teriyaki chicken thighs with the cilantro lime rice and my grilled veggies. So the veggies I'm going to do with corn, asparagus, pepper, and squash. Toss that in some olive oil and some seasoning. Here's my teriyaki chicken thighs. Next step will be to marinate those. And then of course I use, again, these are all products that I use, but I use the Ben's Original Long Grain and Wild Rice. Quick, put it in the microwave for 90 seconds and chop up some cilantro, squeeze some lime juice and some olive oil. Very, very easy, nutritious meal. So this is going to be my ground turkey taco bowls. I have the ground turkey, which I'm just gonna brown up and add the taco seasoning. And then I'm gonna chop up the lettuce and the tomato and cilantro, avocado, onion, top it with a little bit of that reduced fat, Mexican style shredded cheese, top it with some black bean and jalapeno and some sour cream and salsa. Delicious, easy. So here's my veggie tray. So it's the basic, but very good. The cauliflower, celery, carrot, broccoli, radish, and I do make a ranch dip that I add the light sour cream and the light mayo. Easy, go-to throughout the week. Some fruits that we can snack on throughout the week. And again, here is the last one. It is the spaghetti squash Asian dish that I'm going to do. So we have the spaghetti squash because I can eat one of those all by myself. I got 2. And I got the pepper, onion, mushroom, ginger, snow peas, carrot, and green onion. Here is the grocery shopping. And I did all of this for $100. So you can feed your family on a budget. Okay, so I have my plan. I have my groceries. The next step is that I'm gonna start chunking down the process. I wanna start marinating my chicken thighs and chopping those vegetables. It doesn't all have to be done today. I have the weekend, but I know that the more I get done at one time, like let's say I do all of the onions. I have onions for grilling. I have onions for my taco salad, and I have onions for the spaghetti squash dish that I'm using. So I'm gonna get to cutting onions. And then I have my veggie tray that's easy to do, and I'm about out. So I wanna make sure that I have that veggie tray to snack on throughout the weekend as well, and into next week. And so it's very easy to just chunk down the process so that it's not overwhelming and you're wondering how you're going to get it all done. This is a pretty easy meal plan this week too. I mean, you can marinate your vegetables and marinate your chicken and grill all at once. If you don't have a grill, put it in the oven at 425 and just make sure you stir up your vegetables a little every once in a while and turn your meat. I mean, really easy. And the cilantro lime rice, super easy. And the microwave, or if you want to do it on the stovetop, same thing. Just add some little bit of olive oil and your lime and your cilantro. It's delicious. I'll do the video again. I'll try and post that sometime this week for the spaghetti squash dish that I'm doing. And then, of course, the taco bowl. That's really easy. Just brown it on top of your stovetop. Cut up your vegetables and you have a nutritious meal. If someone in your family wants to have an actual taco instead of a salad, get some tortillas or make some nachos. However you do it. But I hope this has been very enjoyable and has shown you that you can feed your family and eat healthy on a budget. Until next time. Be well.